Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a video called Karen Gets Insecure on an Airplane. And I'm sorry what's happening in the back. My family's having some little drama, but let's get into it. And I want you guys to click the subscribe button, click the like button, and click all notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos we do here on the channel. Now let's get into it.
In this clip, we have potentially the most ignorant Karen we have ever come across on this channel. Now, if you want an update on any of the clips posted in this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out. Now, this Karen is flying on an airplane and she is seated next to a military person carrying a baby, and instantly you can see the discomfort from the Karen about being next to a baby, even though it is fast and deep asleep and not doing anything wrong. She instantly gets agitated and impatient and starts whining about it, but luckily the woman is super kind and patient and tries to defuse the situation, but the Karen is just not on the same page.
I'm sorry. Is that a baby?
Yeah, but it's sleeping. Do you want to put this here, or do you want it in the overhead?
Just in the overhead is fine.
Overhead?
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, can you please move her to another seat?
No, she's fine here. This is her seat.
This is my seat.
There are other seats open and she has a baby and I just cannot. I don't want to sit here. Can you please move her? Sir.
No, it's gonna be okay.
So this Karen requests that the lady move seats to another vacant seat instead of asking to move herself, and the flight attendant says no and walks off. Obviously he can tell she's going to be a handful. The Karen then pleads for the lady to move with her baby, and the kind lady just reassures her that everything will be okay and that the baby is asleep and not going to be an issue, but that just isn't enough for this Karen.
No, his babies they always cry on planes. I don't want to sit there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive.
I'm sorry, but the baby's asleep. She's been awake earlier and now she fell asleep. She'll be fine. It's only an hour flight.
I need to get
Can you
sleep.
help me with the seatbelt?
Yeah,
I
sure.
need to get sleep on this plane. Okay,
I need to put your mask up.
Can you please move her to another seat, please?
She's fine here.
No, she's
This is
not
her
fine.
seat.
I'm not fine. I paid a lot of money for this seat.
They're gonna wake up the baby and she's fine right now. It's only 1 hour.
fine.
It's
That's
only
fine,
an hour
is that
flight,
okay?
right? Yeah, that's
All
good.
right.
So this Karen starts to get irritated when a request is denied and keeps her mask down even though there's a mandate out stating that you have to be wearing a mask at all times by the time that this clip is recorded. Now the lady is trying to be nice and patient with her even though she has stated that the baby will be fine, but that just isn't enough for this Karen. This Karen really starts arguing with the flight attendant and the lady at once and really makes things worse for herself.
Hour and a half flight.
Once we get in the
Ma'am,
air,
put your mask up, please.
I'm fine. I'm not sick. Once we get up in the air, I know babies start to cry. Their ears. I don't. Please.
Ma'am, I'm holding the baby's ear so you don't wake her up. Can you just, it's gonna
Have
be
you
okay.
flown with this baby?
Yes, I've flown once before and I made sure. That she was awake earlier. She's nice and asleep now. She'll be okay.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be okay.
So this Karen keeps at it as if she's an expert on babies and that they are all the same, even though this nice lady has made sure that her baby was awake earlier so she would sleep through the flight. But there just isn't any pleasing this Karen unless she gets 100% what she wants.
Yes.
Hi. Hi. You
Yes.
walked away from me when I was talking to you.
Well, I'm doing my job. Is there another problem?
Your job right now is to make the customer happy, and I'm not happy.
Put your mask up. I'm not going to tell you again. Put your mask up. There's
Okay,
a mandate.
Can you please move her to another seat, maybe next to someone else with a child?
You're gonna-
That would be the respectful thing to do.
You're going to wake her up. It's gonna be okay.
She's gonna wake up
Can
and
you
she's
put
gonna
your
scream
mask
and
on,
cry. It
please?
happens every single time I'm
Sir-
on a flight and I'm
Sir,
sick.
she doesn't have her mask on.
So this is when the Karen becomes extremely entitled and starts acting as if she is the center of the world of this flight and that the flight attendant has nothing better to do. And he states that he's busy and otherwise and puts her in her place and walks off, and that doesn't sit well with her. So she continues to act irrational and starts causing a scene, disturbing everyone around her.
Can you please?
Ma'am, I'm not going to tell you again. Put
I'm
your
asking
mask
that.
up or I'm going to remove you from the plane.
But
Do
you
hear
don't
me?
seem to be listening to me and hearing me, so I'm taking my mask down so you can understand what I'm saying.
Ma'am, it's going to be okay. You're gonna actually wake her up. If you let's just sit back, relax. The flight is about to take off.
I don't
gonna be okay.
understand how you can sit here and say that when you know it's not true. You know it's not true.
Listen, she's a good baby. She'll be fine.
All babies are the same. It's no good baby and bad baby.
So this Karen refuses to keep her mask up and refuses to stop complaining about the baby to the point where the flight attendant has to warn her that he will remove her from the flight if she doesn't follow orders. Do you think she will listen now that she's been threatened to be removed? Find out now.
I do not want to sit next to a baby.
Can you just have the mask up?
You
please,
understand
for
this,
now?
right?
Can you just, sir, can you just have her put the mask up, please?
No,
Excuse me, sir.
sir.
Put your mask up.
But you are not listening to
I'm
me.
not telling you again.
When I put
I'm
it
not
on,
telling
you
you
cannot
again.
read my lips, and I need you
But
to
I can hear
open my
you
lips.
loud
I
and
do
clear.
not want
I can
to
hear
sit
you
next
loud
to
and clear. You're going to wake up the child. It's a short flight. Thank you.
Please.
Thank
but
you.
I will pay to buy the robe. I will buy the entire robe. Please just move. I don't understand. There are other seats available.
So yet again, she continues to keep her mask down and gets in an argument with the flight attendant again, to the point where he has to talk to her like a child in order to try and get her to listen, but it just doesn't stop there. Thankfully, she receives some karma at the end of the video.
You need to sit down.
No, I'm sick of being told to sit down
and
because
put up your
nobody's
mask.
helping me.
Can I get a marshal? Can I get a
Excuse
marshal
me?
to the plane?
Excuse me.
So she is so disruptive that a nearby passenger gets up out of his seat and disembarks the aircraft because he can't take any more of her nonsense. She continues to argue with the mother and everyone around her and just won't give up. She's absolutely relentless. Eventually, the flight attendant asks for an air marshal to come over to defuse the situation and sort her out, and she just isn't okay with that.
I need a marshal
Sit down
to
or
help me
they're
with this
coming.
situation.
Sit down.
I am a customer. I was
Sit
told that
down.
the customer
Sit
always
down.
comes first. Please get out of my
Sit
face.
down now.
Please get out of
Put
my
your mask
face.
up and sit down. You are violating
of my
Federal
face.
Aviation Administration rules. I'm going to remove you from this plane.
This is absolutely
Sit
ridiculous.
down.
This is ridiculous.
Sit down.
No.
Ma'am, sit down now.
Is nobody here?
Sit
I know
down
all of you
now.
know. Nobody wants to sit next to that baby. Nobody.
So after non-stop complaining and ignoring orders from the flight crew, the marshal is called and Karen is still going on about her nonsense. The poor mother and nearby passengers just have to put up with it until she's removed from the plane. I've got secondhand embarrassment from her. Lucky she received karma.
I don't understand why
You are lucky
you are
she is
allowing
a-
this to happen.
You're lucky she's a deep sleeper, okay? You're upsetting me. Please don't. I've had a long day. Okay,
You are
please.
upsetting me right now, okay?
What?
You are upsetting me. This is just not fair, okay? I
Oh my
asked you to
God.
just please go somewhere else and to just be respectful, and you cannot even be respectful, and I just don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh
It
my-
is not fair.
Look, I'm having to hold my baby's ears to not hear your loud voice. You're gonna wake her.
My loud voice, we all know what is going to happen when the plane goes off. I have asked you.
Ma'am, I can
and
hear you
asked
in the back of the plane.
Her mask is down
Put
again.
your mask
please.
up.
This
This
is
is having
Fasten
a
your
really
seatbelt.
bad day, and I do not know
Obviously,
why
when it's
everyone is
about to
yelling
get
at me
worse.
for asking a simple,
Oh
simple
my.
request. I do not understand why
request
everyone is
is
ganging up
Put
on
your
me.
mask
Oh
up.
my God.
Sit back. Fasten your seatbelt.
So this Karen starts having a mental breakdown and plays the victim card, making it all about her and her bad day, saying that the mother is unreasonable, which is just absurd because the mother paid for her seat, the mother did nothing wrong, the baby was asleep, and this Karen just had to make everything worse for absolutely no reason.
You know what? You guys all deserve whatever's coming to you. When I send this in, I'm going to send this footage. I'm watching you film.
Yeah, well, I'm
gonna
watching
send
you.
this in to your company, to your manager, to the owner of the company.
Excuse me, man. Excuse me.
You should be ashamed of
Ma'am,
yourself saying you represent this
I
country.
am so sorry.
Yes, you're going to move her now?
I'm not gonna-
Now you're going to move her?
I'm
Off the
going
plane.
to remove you.
Excuse
Please,
me?
pardon me. Yes, correct this way.
No.
Do you have a carry-on bag?
No, I'm
This
not
is
getting off this plane.
This is not a request.
My luggage is underneath the plane.
So eventually security comes and escorts her off the plane and her bags go on the flight without her and she gets removed from the flight and allegedly got arrested as well. She then had to organize to get her bags back once she got out of prison, so overall this Karen really got hit with some karma, which is well deserved after all the chaos that she caused. So like I said earlier in the video, if you guys do want to get updated on any of the